Well, today is the day. At any moment, Reed's proposing to Brighton. But I have the perfect idea for what he should do.
It ain't what you done, is it?
No.
Okay,
but
good.
It's kind of taking what I did and making it better.
Oh, good grief.
I realized where I could have made it better. While my proposal had many great qualities, I took the ring, I buried it in a little potted plant.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
It was not the most romantic proposal possible.
Mine was not good either.
My engagement story was awesome.
We were at Mom and Dad's, and we're sitting there laying on the bed, and I was just like, why don't we just get married, like, tomorrow? So she was like, all right.
That's it?
Hey, there you go. There's a man that knows what to do. You
like
wanna marry
that?
me? Short, sweet, to the point.
But after hearing these guys and their less than stellar proposals,
I took Paula squirrel hunting.
I have the greatest proposal in this duck call room.
Me and the woman went to a restaurant. I said, hey, we gonna get hitched or not? Yeah. And she said, no. 8 hours later, she finally said yes.
8 hours later?
Yeah,
Was this a proposal or was this an interrogation? It's a shock that any of these guys are married. Women want an innovator. They want a
Pirates.
No. They want a pioneer.
Hey, speaking about that, you guys got an innovator right here with y'all.
What in the world?
What is that?
I ain't quite got the band worked out on it yet, boys. Yeah. Camouflage your beard.
You snapped.
A what?
Done. You're done here.
No, I ain't done what? I got a meeting at 3 o'clock with Willie.
Willie's not gonna like that.
Sure he'll like it.
No, he's not.
Did you
Look,
buy
hey,
that T-shirt?
Look, to make an omelet, you gotta crack an egg. I told you, I'm an innovator.
Dad, do you know anything about bell curves?
Well, there's a certain curve in business that will curve. Somehow it curves.
So, since you're so good at business, my teacher said that if we get a local business person to come speak in class, then we get extra credit. And that would be awesome because I really need it.
When do they want me to come?
Tonight.
Sadie, why don't you give me a little heads up here?
Yeah, but...
Y'all need to take a class on scheduling. Business 101, set up a schedule.
Willie, we still good for a 3:30?
Can we do it tomorrow?
You had a meeting with me scheduled.
You just said scheduling is like key to business.
Yeah, yeah, come on, bring him in.
Why is Godwin in my office? Why is he setting up an easel?
That's part of the presentation.
I don't have time to hear.
Have you ever wondered why, when we're duck hunting, I'm not killing much?
I think it's kind of obvious. You can't shoot, you
No,
can't
it ain't
see,
that. Look,
and you
hey,
can't hear.
Just to help the sales pitch, okay, it works better when you say yes.
Well, that's not a sales pitch.
Look, the answer is yes.
If you're giving a sales pitch, you can't tell me what to say.
Have you ever wondered why I'm not killing any ducks when we're duck hunting?
Si, I never think about that.
I knew you was wondering.
Si.
The reason is they're seeing this white beard.
I'm sure it is.
Look, turn my sign around.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right. Beard of flies.
Bear the flies.
Hey, like many geniuses, okay, my brilliance is underappreciated. Willie's never jumped on board about any of my ideas in the past. Help me help you make some big money.
Si.
Every time I touch this, all I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Look, I've pitched plenty of brilliant ideas, okay? For example, pitch perfect.
He taped a microphone to his cat.
And who can forget Parmesan Wayne?
Parmesan Wayne?
It was a cheese grater shaped like a cowboy.
All right, actually, that's kind of a good idea.
The AK-47.
The AK-47 was supposed to fire anytime you said, hey.
Hey!
I mean, if Fat Albert came on TV, everyone had to duck for cover.
Hey,
Do you want my
It's-
opinion?
hit me with it.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
you're not thinking this through. I didn't even tell you the best part. You know what this is made out of?
You better not have cut up one of our shirts to do that.
One of them, no, look, this was the prototype. It took me 10.
Are you kidding?
Look, you got a warehouse full of free T-shirts,
They're
okay?
not free T-shirts.
Look,
I buy
Look,
them.
we're gonna make a bunch of money
It
on
takes
this.
money to make
Yeah,
money.
Godwin.
it takes money to make money.
You should say it tonight. Do not forget that.
Well, what y'all got going on tonight?
Nothing.
It's a thing for my class. Like,
Sadie.
we're supposed to get a businessman to come in, and so Dad's doing our business.
Oh, he's doing the lecture?
Yeah.
Sadie.
I'll be there.
Never tell him any future plans that you have.
Well, look, I'm trying to start a business here, so hey, I might learn something from what you got to say.
Never tell him where you're going.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, thank you. I'm not interested.
Come on, guys. We got to go to work on some more shirts.
Do
I gotta
not
make the
cut
go.
any more of my
Hey,
T-shirts.
I'll see you tonight at the business class. I might actually learn something.
Hey, guys, I'm Willie Robertson, and it's an honor to be invited to come back and share a little wisdom with you about business. One of the most important things about business is actually selling a product. So, do I have any volunteers to sell me something? Sadie, thank you. Come on down.
Okay.
Sadie, I have here an eraser.
Okay.
Why do I
Okay.
need that eraser?
It's durable, it's affordable, and it's the best eraser you will ever come across.
I just don't think I need that eraser.
Okay.
No, 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 no. Do not take no for an answer. You're going to refuse to hear no.
Okay.
Actually, new data suggests that the time spent trying to change a no to yes can actually equate to a sizable opportunity cost.
Look, it turns out old Willie's wasting everybody's time, all right? But hey, yours truly, I'm fixing to fix that.
Somebody's been Googling stuff. I don't think that I agree with that. Si, what are you doing up here?
Do you want to buy this eraser?
I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I do. I need
Si.
this eraser. Hey, I'm fixing to give these students a real-life lesson in sales. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. Unless the question is, has there ever been a better product than beard flies? And the answer to that is no.
Si, I'm the teacher, and I'm telling
Actually,
you...
I'm the teacher. And let's hear him out.
What we need is beard flies.
I'm going to sit down.
Si, nobody wants to hear this
Yeah, they
stupid
do.
idea.
Hello, students. My name is Si Robertson. I'm an inventor.
He's got the entrepreneurial spirit.
And look, I'm looking for investors to invest in my beard flies. And if anybody wants to buy this one, look, you know, $39.95.
Si.
Because look, I've got a warehouse full of T-shirts. I can make another prototype.
Si,
What?
you do not have a warehouse full
Yeah,
of T-shirts.
oh, sure I do.
Here, there's 20 bucks. I just bought this. We're done. You can sit down.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, are there any more questions? Si.
How do you manufacture 1,000 is just what I just told you? Oh! Whoa, that's cold! Willie, I'm gonna give you one more chance to come on board with me.
All right, I'll give you $100, but I want 51% of the company.
You've lost your mind. I can't give up that much equity. Sadie, you want to buy in?
That doesn't really apply to me, though. I can't.
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna make women, you know, hey.
You just said I'm gonna make women hay.
Okay, I'll do $101 for 51%.
Boy, the lemons don't fall far from the tree. Deal's off! I'll just keep my company, and hey, when I'm a millionaire, y'all can borrow money from me.